Here's how to create breakout rooms ahead of time using Google Calendar. Let's go ahead and create a Google Calendar event. It doesn't have to be at the time of your meeting necessarily, and it doesn't have to be recurring, but do name it something so you can remember, like English 10 period 3, for example. If you know who your invitees are going to be, you can enter them now under the guests, but this can be very time consuming, especially if you have lots of students. So I'll show you a quick workaround in a minute. So you can leave it blank if you want, but do click the Add Google Meet button, which will then produce a little gear settings button next to the Join Google Meet button. So you can click on that and you'll see the host controls. If you want to keep the Google Meet locked until you join the meet, you can just make sure you have that box unchecked. So what that means is your students won't be able to join the meet without you being present, and you'll have to let people in. Otherwise, you can just leave it unchecked and check it on and off later if you want. All right. Click the Breakout Rooms button to then start pre-assigning the breakout rooms. From here, you can designate the number of breakout rooms you'd like to manage, drag and drop the participants, edit the name of the breakout room, randomly shuffle groups, etc. If you have a few participants and you've already entered them, you're all set. But if you've got a ton of students and lots of classes, that's a lot of typing. So here's a quick workaround for that. Head on over to Google Classroom and click on the People tab and check the box to select all students. In the Actions dropdown, select Email. Gmail will automatically produce this new message with all of your participants' emails listed. So all you have to do is click in that bar and type Control-A to select all the email addresses, then Control-C to copy all the email addresses, and then head back to your calendar event and click Add Guests, and then use Control-V to paste all the email addresses in there, and then hit Enter, and you'll see all your participants listed in the invite. Then click Save, and you'll be prompted to send the invite in an email. I recommend you click Don't Send, especially if you created the event at an odd or random time. That might give the impression that students are supposed to show up at that odd time. But because you created a Google Meet link through the calendar, it's just an open link, and you can keep reusing that same link over and over again. After you either send it or don't send, you're all set, and you can start editing your breakout rooms like I showed you just a little bit ago. Hope you found this helpful. I'll see you next time.